All right. So the next part should be pretty quick. You've, again, done this before. This is called distributive property. This is called distributive property. Distributive property. Distributive property. And what you do here is you are going to multiply. You are going to multiply the number on the outside, times everything on the inside, times everything on the inside. So what I mean by that is if you have 4 and then x plus 3 is in parentheses, so this is 4 times the quantity x plus 3, that would be 4 times x, which again, students normally don't have a problem with this, and 4 times 3. Now, what sometimes students forget is, again, these are kind of separate terms. These are separate terms on the inside, right? So this is 4 times x, that's positive 4x. This is 4 times positive 3. So this is positive 12. Sometimes students have issues with that. So I just always want to make sure. Okay? All right, the last little bit of our front loading is expression versus equation. Expression versus equation. All right? So expression does not have an equal sign. An expression does not have an equal sign. An expression does not have an equal sign. An equation, on the other hand, does have an equal sign. An equation, on the other hand, does have an equal sign. Remember, an equal sign is just that. Okay? So an equation does, an expression does not. An equation does, an expression does not. All right? The next part of 2 things that we're going to look at is simplify versus solve. Simplify versus solve. So when we simplify, we are going to, number 1, distribute, and number 2, combine like terms. Number 1, distribute, and number 2, combine like terms. When we solve, we are going to, number 1, draw our barrier, which is just a line through the equal sign. Number 2 is going to be distribute. Number 3, combine like terms. Number 4, isolate the variable. And last but not least, check your answer. And last but not least, check your answer.